Hi everyone, my name's Kalthoff and welcome to a Stamping to Share video. This cute little project bag has generated so much interest on my blog. I posted it recently to show off the project bags that we used at my Fall Flair event this past Saturday. And I've had some people asking if I would do a video to show you how to do it too. These are so easy to put together. It's just really a matter of punches. So I think once you know the punches and then a couple of big shot things, you'll be set to create your own bags as well. So we'll set this aside. Of course, the first thing you're going to need is a bag. These are just your typical craft shopping bags. They are 8 inches wide and about 10 inches tall. And then, of course, you're going to need a series of punches. You'll need a 1-inch punch for the beak. You will need, for the eyes, 3 circle punches. You'll need a 2.5-inch circle punch, a 1 3/4 inch circle punch, and a 1 3/8 inch circle punch. And that's what you'll need for the eyes. And then for the feet, what we use is the blossom punch. You could just use some individual blossoms to create the feet. So the first thing that I would do is go ahead and make this brown little peak that comes between his eyes there. And what I did is I took a piece of crumb cake cardstock and I cut it down so that it was just 8 inches wide. And then I drew a line down the center of it. Of course, imagine this being taller, but this would be at 4 inches. So just a line directly down the center. Then I cut it into 2-inch strips. And then from the 2-inch strips from the back, I went ahead, put it on my cutter, and using that line as my guide, I just cut from the corner to the line and from the corner to the line, and then that will make the peak that goes over the top of the eyes. And then for the eyes and the nose, like I said, it's just a series of punches, and you just layer them together. You can glue them and put your little 1-inch square punch at the bottom as a beak. And so I just glued the eyes on. I used a white gel pen to make some lines on the eyes. And then in the back, to hold it all together, I just used a couple pieces of Scotch tape. Really quick and easy. And then, of course, for the legs, for the little feet that peek out underneath, I just cut some pieces of the blossom punch. And I did use Tangerine Tango cardstock for the beak and the feet. Then you'll need a bow for her, little bow for the hair. And what I did is I used Stampin' Up's new bow maker, and I took 2 pieces of this and then 1 of these, and I'll show you how to put the bow together right now. That's probably the only thing that's really kind of time consuming, and that's not even time consuming. So what I did is I just take a bone folder. I'm just going to start it here. Get a little curve in these bows, and then I am going to use some mini glue dots, so it just makes it easy to secure these bow pieces with the mini glue dot. So I put 1 glue dot there, and then I've just folded it in, and then I'm going to put a glue dot at the top and at the bottom. Oops, if I can get it off here. There we go. So we have a glue dot here and a glue dot here. And then I just take this bow piece and adhere it to those glue dots. So we have our bow, but of course, to make it look all nice and finished, we have this little piece that goes in the middle. So again, I'm going to take a glue dot right here in the middle. And then I'll put 1 on the other side. And then I can take my wraparound piece, I guess that's a good name for it, just center it, and then wrap 1 of those pieces around, which is catching the glue dot in the back. And then I'm going to put another glue dot in the back and wrap the second half of it around. So we have the finished bow right here. So that didn't take very long to do. So now we're just going to put it all on our bag. Well, I guess we need the body of the owl, and maybe that was what was causing the confusion. So I'll just show you real quick how to create the body of the owl. We'll bring the Big Shot machine into the picture, and you'll see that I have the magnetic plate. And this is a piece of Sweater Weather Designer Series paper, and it's cut at 4 inches by 6 inches. And so it really does make maximum use of your Designer Series paper. And so just go ahead and put the circles framelit, the one with the scallops down, and then we're just going to make sure that it doesn't cut the top. So we just loop it through that circle. So it's only going to cut the bottom. And you can see how that looks. Then we'll put our cut plate over, and we're going to run it through. Let me get this set down. And you can see we have the bottom of the body of our owl. So this is scrap. We'll go ahead and set our whole entire owl together. So we have the paper, and I think I'll put the owl together first, the eye part. So I'm just going to use a little glue. I'm just going to put some glue here and here. And then we're just going to take this crumb cake piece and set it about right there. And we know that that's going to be center because I'm just centering it right between the eyes there. And then we can go ahead and we'll just go ahead and glue this to our bag. And we'll do that at the top of the bag. Whoops. Well, I guess I should have let the glue dry a little bit. Kind of all fingers this morning. There we go. Then we're just going to set this right at the top of the bag, right like so. You can see how that fits really nice, and we can kind of adjust this so it looks nice and even. Alright, and then we're going to take the body of our owl. We might as well put his feet on. So we'll just glue his little toes onto the bottom here. And then we'll put some glue all over the rest of him. Flip that over. And then we can just tuck that piece underneath the eyes and center it. And you can see we've got a nice looking owl. And then the finishing touch would be the bow. And so to put that on, I just use a dimensional. So we're going to set this right here, peel this off, and we can just add our bow right there. And we have just completed an owl bag. And I hope that explains how we did it for Fall Flair. Have a great day, and thanks so much for stopping by Stamping to Share. I so appreciate you. Bye-bye.